ends the Northeast Regional, right? As kids, we went out to 7 years old. We left Florida, I should say. Right? And then we went to Georgia. Almost right smack into a you know what a pedophile, have sex with kids. You know, that was a big, you know, a lot of people got upset. They want to have sex with their children. Who made a movie, but they had a Jesus Christ movie, a Moses movie. You know, I mean, they don't want to make something else, right? I mean, you know, they figured it out already. So, we got to, what a mess. You know what I mean? There's so many, I mean, the incoming, what were the police organizations forming, what was it? No commerce, no advertising, common law, right? Um, and all those things were discussed 6,666 years ago as we watched the 100-man march, you know, 100 years over and over again, extended 25 years. And Walmart, I forget which, Target, you know, three different prices, you know, an eight movement. To have a home theater system, AT&T, any device, and it does work, you know. But I mean, what do you mean by work? You know, right? You have the binders, you know, and so it winds up being, what was it? You know, the nicotines and you know, $897 a month, which many people felt with their own money when they went out and stole property and gave contracts and put people to work that were business owners thinking they did not do anything because of the union strikes. Supposedly the employees did something. That's hysterical. I mean, usually you would have to be an enlisted guy with at least 8 years of experience to get a contract. You would have to give up your property. And how would you do that other than claim tax evasion on your family? Yeah. I mean, that's an easy one. So the stars and the sun, same thing. The seraphim in heaven space are melting in fervor and heat for a long time now. Right? Who loves you, baby? You know, so there's other thoughts, you know, as a melting in fervor and heat and the elements and all that stuff of the earth and the solids. You know, so we come down here to Florida. Actually, we didn't. We were told to leave the Northeast and go back home. We were raised, 7-year-old orphans raised as circus clowns with a $2,450 check for an enlisted man. You know, it was going into the woods to develop the city. Anyone would take one. And did they know? Yeah, they did know. They were treated for it. They gave up their property. Yeah, probably just something remarkably stupid with their father. You know, but it's even like me going with that family. A phone call came in from the police department. You know, and so I forget what it was about. Yeah, my father sells pot and cocaine. You know, it wasn't true though. You know, he went. I mean, he went up there, went to work, or tried to get a job as I went there to build a, you know, when the military does, when the U.S. military does something, first thing it's going to do is build a computer system and start issuing checks. You know, and then working people get real pissed off. You have the audacity to ask them to buy, you know, to get gold money. I mean, the families have money. It will always be that way, and you can never have their money. So go steal something. But the stars are burning, the elements are, yeah. I mean, supernova, no. I mean, whatever the stories are. Whatever the stories are. So, did you get your home theater system? Work that out. Mine was, I got a 29 Sylvania. I think 148 for the TV, and that's about it. Right? Dad was in the Air Force. And those men, the men, right? The man and the woman the men, had the short hair. And then, well, but then again, you stole my property. In that case, 8 acres of land, waterfront property. For us to get a box of cotton, I go to work. I guarantee you never worked a day. And it was that way for the great prince of Rome, and he got pissed off, right? And came to the East Coast, in the last 6,000 years ago. And he stays here, I mean, he wants to be born again, fill out the paperwork, but, there's a lot of sickness in there. It's not perfected. And how do you resurrect somebody from the dead? And how do you take them out of a coma? And how do you get broken bones fixed? Not realizing the great prince was an ape, evolved ape, and he made a mistake. Aisha, did he? I mean, he put out things like men in leotards like Twisted Sister, David Lee Roth, and he was the big men. What was it? Total? I'd kick his ass. No man wearing leotards, his ass.